You wake up, your knees ache walking down the stairs. Your lower back is stiff, your shoulders grind when you reach overhead to grab a coffee mug. And you tell yourself the exact same lie millions of other older men tell themselves every single morning. I am just getting old. Listen to me. It is not your age, it is your training. The modern fitness industry told you that to stay strong after 60, you need to get under a heavy barbell. You need to bench press, back squat, and deadlift. And what is the result? Torn rotator cuffs, compressed spinal discs, and joints that feel like crushed glass. You are not building your armor, you are breaking it down. In ancient Sparta, a warrior did not retire at 60. He stood on the front lines holding a heavy bronze shield. He did not have a gym membership. He did not have a squat rack or joint supplements. Yet, his body functioned like a machine, packed with dense muscle and iron joints. If you want to stop the chronic pain and actually build functional muscle that serves you in the real world, it is time to drop the barbell. Today, I am giving you the 4 science-backed Spartan protocols to build muscle without grinding your joints to dust. More importantly, I am going to show you exactly how to execute them in the modern world with exact sets and reps. And if you stay until the end, I am going to reveal the Commander's Reserve, a daily warrior habit that builds an unbreakable core and a grip of steel, without a single sit-up. Think about what a heavy barbell back squat actually does to your body. You load a steel bar with heavy plates and rest it directly across your spine. When you were 25, your spinal discs were hydrated sponges. They could absorb that extreme compression. After 60, those discs have naturally lost fluid. Every time you squat heavy, you are compressing your lumbar spine and grinding the cartilage in your knees. You think you are building leg muscle, but you are just surviving joint trauma. The Spartans did not load their spines to build leg strength. They ran up mountains, carried heavy stones, and trained unilaterally, meaning they worked one leg at a time. This brings us to Protocol 1, the unilateral foundation. When you switch to unilateral training, like the Bulgarian split squat or a heavy step-up, the biology of muscle building shifts completely in your favor. In sports science, there is a phenomenon called the bilateral deficit. This means your nervous system can actually recruit more muscle fibers in a single leg when it does not have to split its attention balancing a heavy load across 2 legs. To make a muscle grow, you need muscular tension, not spinal compression. You do not need a mountain or a heavy boulder. You need a simple chair, a bench, or the bottom step of your staircase. Stand 2 feet in front of the chair. Reach 1 foot back and place your laces flat on the seat. Keep your chest up. Now, slowly lower your back knee toward the floor over 3 seconds. You will feel a deep stretch in your back hip and a serious burn in your front thigh. Drive through your front heel to stand back up. Because you are balancing on one leg, your front leg takes almost 100% of the load. You do not need a 200-pound barbell. Start with just your body weight. When that gets easy, hold 2 light dumbbells by your sides. Do 3 sets of 8 to 10 slow reps per leg. Rest for a full 2 minutes between sets. The result? A maximum growth signal sent to your legs with 0 vertical weight crushing your spine. Your lower back heals, and you build legs that are genuinely powerful. Now let us talk about your shoulders. If you have shoulder pain, I can almost guarantee you are still trying to bench press. The flat barbell bench press is arguably the most destructive upper body exercise a man over 60 can do. When you lie flat on a bench, your shoulder blades are completely pinned against the pad. They cannot move. But in human biology, there is a mechanism called scapulohumeral rhythm. When you push something heavy away from your body naturally, your shoulder blades are supposed to glide around your rib cage. Because the bench traps your shoulder blades, the entire load of the barbell is forced directly into your front shoulder capsule and your rotator cuff. Over the years, this simply shreds the tendons. Ancient warriors built massive, thick chests, but they never laid on their backs pushing weight in a restricted line. They pushed shields. Their shoulder blades moved freely. If you want an armored chest without the stabbing pain in your shoulders, you need the free scapula rule. Your primary weapon is the push-up, but not the sloppy push-ups you see at the gym. We are going to do feet-elevated push-ups. Place your feet on a box or a low chair and your hands on the floor. Keep your body perfectly straight. As you lower yourself slowly to the floor, let your shoulder blades squeeze together. As you push up, let them wrap naturally around your ribs. If elevating your feet is too hard right now, do not worry. Start with your hands elevated on a kitchen counter or a sturdy table. The goal is a full range of motion. Do 3 sets. Stop each set when you feel you only have 2 good repetitions left in the tank. Never push to absolute failure where your form breaks down. If you can easily do 15 reps, put a weighted vest on or put a weight plate in a backpack. Your shoulder joints stay perfectly healthy and your chest grows. Before we get to the third protocol, let's stop for a second. I know the frustration of feeling your body fight against you, the aching lower back, the grinding shoulders, the quiet fear of losing your independence. You are not fighting this alone. Phalanx Fit is not just a YouTube channel. A phalanx was an ancient formation where warriors locked their shields together. They survived because of the man standing next to them. That is what we are building here, a brotherhood of men over 60, sharing wisdom, sharing our struggles, and refusing to surrender. Go down to the comments right now. Tell me, what is the number one physical struggle holding you back today? Is it a bad knee? A stiff back? Read the comments and support the other men in the trenches with you. If you are ready to lock your shield with ours, hit subscribe. Now let's get back to the protocols and fix that posture. This brings us to the most common issue in older men: posture collapse. Shoulders rounded forward, a hunched upper back, and a caved-in chest. Modern life forces us into this position. We sit at desks, drive cars, and stare at phones. To fix this, the gym tells you to do bent-over barbell rows, but holding a heavy barbell while bent at the waist creates massive shear force, a destructive sideways pressure, directly on your lower spinal discs. You are trying to build your upper back, but your lower back gives out first. The Spartans built their backs through horizontal pulling oars on ships, climbing, grappling. They built incredible thickness without ever risking their lower spine. Your weapon is the inverted row. You do not need a warship. You can find a bar at a local park or use suspension straps at the gym. If you are at home, take a thick bed sheet, tie a knot in one end, throw the knot over the top of a sturdy door, and close the door tightly. Grab the sheet, walk your feet forward so you are leaning back, keep your body completely rigid, and pull your chest up to your hands. This is scientifically superior for men over 60 because your lower back is entirely taken out of the equation. Shear force drops to 0. Every ounce of tension goes into your lats, rhomboids, and rear deltoids. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Here is the secret. Pull your shoulder blades together hard at the top and pause for 1 full second before lowering yourself. This directly counteracts the forward slouch of aging by pulling your shoulders back into strong sockets. The next piece of the puzzle separates men who just exercise from men who are actually resilient. In the modern gym, everyone is obsessed with moving weight from point A to point B. But think about a Spartan holding a shield wall. He is not moving his arm up and down. He is holding a heavy bronze shield perfectly still against the crushing weight of an enemy army, for hours at a time. This is isometric training. It is the most underutilized tool for men over 60. When you lift weights normally, your muscle experiences maximum tension for only a fraction of a second. But when you do an isometric hold, you create maximum tension without moving the joint at all. Clinical research shows us that isometric holds dramatically increase the density of your connective tissue. They make your tendons thicker and stiffer, and tendon strength is what actually protects your joints from injury. Take the hardest part of an exercise and just hold it. Let us use the wall sit. Find an empty wall. Slide your back down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, like you are sitting in an invisible chair. Push your weight through your heels. Keep your back flat against the wall. Do not move. Your legs will start to shake. Your quads will burn. That is the exact stimulus that builds unbreakable connective tissue, with 0 grinding on your kneecaps. Pick 2 holds, a wall sit for your legs, and a mid-push-up hold for your chest. Do 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds for each. Do this at the end of your regular workout. Your joints will stop aching, and your baseline strength will skyrocket. Now for the Commander's Reserve. I promised you a warrior habit that builds an unbreakable core without ever doing a crunch or a sit-up. The modern gym completely ignores the most fundamental human movement, carrying heavy things. In ancient Greece, lifting stones and carrying heavy loads was the foundation of a warrior's power. Today, science calls this the loaded carry, or the farmer's walk. For a man over 60, this is the ultimate anti-aging tool. Here is why. Medical science now uses grip strength as a primary biological marker for longevity. A strong grip directly correlates to a robust nervous system and a longer life in older men. When you pick up heavy weight, squeeze the handles as hard as you can, pull your shoulders back, and walk. Magic happens. Your entire core, your obliques and your lower back muscles lock down to stabilize your spine. Your central nervous system goes into overdrive. You are building massive, dense muscle across your entire body without bending a single joint under a load. Grab 2 heavy dumbbells or kettlebells. If you are at home, fill 2 large buckets with water or sand. The weight should be heavy enough that you want to drop it after a minute. Stand tall, brace your stomach like you are about to be punched, and walk. Finish your week with 3 sets of loaded carries. Walk for 45 to 60 seconds, put the weight down carefully, rest for 2 minutes, and repeat. It will bulletproof your lower back, lower your blood pressure, and give you a handshake that people will respect. Drop the barbell. Train smart, protect your joints, and build real strength. Stop taking advice from 25-year-old kids who have never felt a day of joint pain. The muscle you thought was gone is still there. It just needs the right signal. If this video helped you today, hit the like button. That simply tells me you want to see more straightforward, practical videos just like this one. Think about one guy you know who is still hurting his joints in the gym right now. Share this video with him. Help him save his knees and shoulders. And if you want to keep building your armor with us, hit subscribe and join the Brotherhood. Do not let anyone tell you your best days are behind you. Hold the line. Stay unbreakable. I will see you in the next one.